Hello everybody, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today I'm going to be talking about the step up spawn that just came out. Now this step up spawn is not like the other step up spawn that's a 46 gem. This one instead is, I think, I'm not going to do the exact math, but it's either 100, somewhere between 150 and 160 gems. Well, 161, let me say 161 and 151 gems. So this one is a lot more than the other one. Now off the bat, I know a lot of you say this would be a ripoff, and I would do the same, I'm not gonna lie. When I first look at the spawn for the first few seconds, I'm like, ain't no way somebody's gonna spawn this. Then I look back, I think about it for a second, I'm like, okay, there might be exceptions. Okay, so, as you all know, it's 161 gems. So, this one's 46 gems. So, by the time you spawn around 3 to 4 times, is by the time you can actually do a full step up for this. So if you're unlucky with these 46 gem step up spawns, like these 46 gem monster step up spawns, like completely unlucky, like you do, no matter how many times you do these, if you do these even 4 times, you're always gonna get like the crappiest things, no matter what. Like no matter the step up spawn you do, you're gonna get the crappiest things. This step up spawn can be worth it for you because no matter what, you're getting a 33 cost, and on top of it, there's some really exclusive and good monsters in here. Now personally, I find it trash. A lot of you would find it trash too. What they could have done better is they could have taken out pretty much the monsters that you would usually get from the step up spawn, like Napoleon, Patty, Cleopatra, Juliet, Horace, Romeo, maybe Yashimaru. I'm not sure if they're going to be doing that again. Beatrice, definitely Hades. Beatrice is debatable because she does have Resurrection and Awakening, and possibly Freya as well. Freya's good, but not really. I wouldn't say, well, nah, Freya should be in there still as well. I don't know what I was thinking when I was saying that. I meant Ulti, I can't even say her name. This is what the one I was thinking of instead of Freya. This one could go too, because she's also fodder as well. And maybe Alberon. Alberon could stay. The reason I would want Alberon to stay, or any of the light monsters, the light monsters could be the only exception for access monsters they have in here because of the Dark Dragon event still going on. Other than that, I would say it's not worth it at all. I would say get rid of all the light monsters that are useless. Honestly, all the common step up spawn monsters should just go away. If they're not common, make sure you get rid of the crappier, more 34 costs like Hades or possibly Otime, stuff like that, honestly. And I would say it's probably worth it then. Like if you get rid of pretty much all the 33 costs you have and some of the crappy 34 costs, definitely this would be by far worth it, no questions asked, all hands down, because you're getting a really good 34 cost either way, or you're actually going to be getting a 35 cost or whatever they have to offer instead of what they have here. You would be guaranteed to get something like really good. And it's a lot cheaper than it would ever be in a treasure spawn, ever. Unless you get like the scroll on your first time or your second jackpot. But if you get it anywhere past your second jackpot, it's even debatable if you get it on your second jackpot whether you saved a lot or not. And honestly, getting a stomach scroll on your second jackpot is not likely for anybody out there. While if they did that, in here, you would only have to spawn 160 gems. That could be, you could save 4 times as much, 3 times as much, or even 2 times as much just doing this spawn. But nope, they didn't even do that. So, honestly, if you're having bad luck with the step up spawn, like the regular step up spawns, no matter what, no matter how many times you do this, you're always getting crappy stuff. It doesn't matter, like you're almost always getting crappy stuff. Like, for how long the step up spawn's been out, and maybe you spawned 10 times throughout the whole step up spawns, you only got like 1 good monster out of those 10, yeah, this step up spawn would be worth it for you. But if that's not your case, if you have not, well, for pay to wins, if you spawn usually and you don't get anything good from the regular step up spots, which I don't think happens very often, it might happen a little bit, it might happen occasionally. But if you happen to have like really bad luck with the regular step up spawns, then this step up spawn is the substitute, the alternative, let me say, for you to actually be able to get something good or decent. Now keep in mind, if you're like 600k, this is probably not worth it for you regardless. I mean, it might be, no it won't be, because you're getting 33 cost or higher, and I'm assuming since you're 600k and above, 33 cost or higher, unless you need a resurrection monster, is not going to help you out. It's not. As far as I understand, if you already got like 33 cost, fully awakened and all that stuff, it won't even be worth it for you at all. Nada, so I wouldn't even touch it. But yeah, that's pretty much what I have to say for the spawn. It would be, it's default, by default, a ripoff, unless you really have bad luck for the regular step-up spawns. If you do, this is something to look at, because remember, this step-up spawn is, when you spawn it 4 times, that's enough for the step-up spawn. So if you usually would spawn 4 times, and you would not get jack squat out of it, then this would be the spawn to go to. Now, a lot of you have been saying you get horse and stuff like that, and you're like 3rd, 2nd try, and the last step-up spawn, this step-up spawn. Then stick with the step-up spawn, because that's a 33 cost. And remember, horse is in here as well. So I personally would rather get horse for 80 gems, or 90 gems, or whatever, because it's like 46, than I would for 150 or 60. Definitely a almost half off discount. So yeah, just stick with the regular step-up spot if you're getting 33 costs within like 4 spawns if it's a lot. But that being said, I know I said that a lot, but I just wanted to clarify I actually like brought that to life. With that being said, I'll see you in the next video. This is the AzureWrath. I'm out. Peace.